What's up everybody, my name is Zeke. Welcome back to another motivational video. Today we're going to be talking about how to accept failure. Got this from one of the comments from one of you guys, and so here I am going to post a video on it, and I'm excited for this one. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like down below. If you're enjoying today's video, drop comments on any other topics you want me to do, anything you're enjoying the videos, any support, anything like that. I highly appreciate it. Make sure you guys subscribe as well and turn the notification bell on. How to accept failure. Failure is one of those things in life where a lot of people get down on themselves thinking that they need to get through life without failure. And the successful people in life don't have failure. Everyone has failure. It's healthy to have failure. No one goes through life without failure. That would mean that someone's perfect, and no one's perfect. No one can go through life without failure. It's just part of life. It's just how things go. Failure is the part of life that allows you to grow. You see growth through failure. If you are perfect and you never make mistakes, how are you going to grow from that? If you're already doing things perfectly, why would you change? Why would you grow? Why would you decide to change yourself to make you grow? The growth comes from failure, then rebuild. When you get beat down by failure, it allows you to push harder to get back up. I've had a lot of experience with failures in my life. I'm sure a lot of people have had worse, better. There's been a lot. Everyone has their ways of failure in their life. Whether it comes in all shapes of different stories and levels of that failure, it's just different based on the person. When I pulled my hamstring, that was a failure. And the day after, I wanted to get right back on healing to try and get back in time for state. It allowed me to learn how much more determined I am about the sport than I thought I was. It allowed me to learn that of how determined I was to heal, how determined I was to try hard to get back up on my feet. When I run poor times, when I just have an off day, when I run meets where I just don't run as good, when anyone on my team runs times they're just not good, the second I finish a race, at least, when I cross that line, I look at the time and I'm like, dang, that wasn't that good of a time. My first thought is, I'm tired right now, but once I'm recovered, we're gonna hit that track again harder. When I run a bad time, my first thought after is, I know I'm tired right now, but I want to be this tired times 10 next practice, so I know I can run faster next time I run. When I lose a race, when I don't beat someone I wanted to beat, I think the same thing. Alright, next time I'm practicing, I'm going to push very hard. I failed. All these things I'm talking about, I failed. I'm not in the moment, I'm not too happy about it. Honestly, for me, when it comes to failure, I always try and look to the optimistic side of it. When I fail at something, I immediately turn it to, okay, let's push harder next time. I don't dwell on the fact that I didn't do good. If I didn't run a fast time, I'm not like, dang, let's all have sympathy for me. Let's be sad about it. I'm like, no. It's done. I can't change it. I tried my best. All you can do is move on. That's all you can do. The quote I have for today's video is, I'm always satisfied with how I did because I did the best that I could do. When I run something bad, injure something, pull something, I'm so determined about track and field that I know I have done everything in my human capabilities, in my life, to be able to aid that thing to be good, that if I fail, I just walk away like, wow, I did everything I could to do that. What if I didn't do those things? If I pull my hamstring, with how many things I do, stretching, rolling, all these lotions, creams, relievers, all these things that I do, Epsom salt bathing 3 times, all these things that I do to keep myself from getting injured. Imagine if I didn't do any of that. I'd be screwed. So knowing that I put in this much effort, if I fail, knowing that I went down doing everything I could, I can't be mad at myself. All I can do is tell myself, all right, next time let's just keep doing what I'm doing now and hope for better next time. That's all you can do. If you push your hardest, it's gonna make you feel better even if you don't do good, even if you don't perform, even if you don't succeed, because you know you tried your absolute best to get there, and your results will show. It might not be that day, it might be the next week, next year, 10 years. You don't know. When things don't go your way, accept it, learn from it, and move on. When something doesn't go your way, if you don't learn from it, you're not gonna benefit from failure. If I pull my hamstring and I didn't recover, I didn't do anything to heal it, I didn't stretch, I didn't build the muscle back up, I didn't learn anything, it's gonna get injured again. Failure, again. I lost the race, obviously. I pulled my hamstring. I accepted that. I learned from it. Now I gotta build on my hamstring, get it strong again, move on. Now that I'm over it, I just gotta keep telling myself, alright, let's keep trying to keep all my muscles built up, all the bases in my body built up, so I can prevent as many injuries as I can and move on. When things don't go your way, accept it, learn from it, and move on. Learning from your mistakes is the best thing you're going to be able to do to accept failure. People say all the time, I want to live life without regrets. There's a difference between living life without regrets, living life without failures, than just accepting those things. If you do things wrong, if you fail at things in life, just accepting those things and then learning from them and then moving on, that's living without regrets. People think it means just to forget about them. You're not learning from them then. You're just putting them in the past just to be dug up again. Learning from things allows you to avoid it from happening again and makes you smarter about future decisions in that respective area. If you learn something from your failures, you're going to prevent that from happening again because you learned. You learned how to prevent it. You learned what you went through. Failure is okay. It's what makes you grow. It's crazy how big failure is. When you're trying to succeed, failure is more important than succeeding as a whole. Failure is more important than the actual success, which is funny because success is your end goal, but failure is what's going to get you there. Failures are those blockades, those stumps, those stumbles that's going to get you to success. Keep pushing. Failure is a part of life, and no one can go through life without it. When things don't go your way, accept it, learn from it, and move on. Thank you guys for tuning into today's video. Make sure you guys drop a like down below if you enjoyed today's video. Leave a comment on the video if you enjoyed it, if there's any specific parts, quotes, certain things in the video that you enjoyed hearing. Make sure you guys check out all my other videos down in my channel. Love you all so much. Peace out.